Okay, so to reiterate, the congruent ones based on our posters: AAS, ASA, SSS, and SAS. Okay, and again, this one right here, you could write SAA, that's fine. Which ones are not congruent? AAA and the bad word. And you could write that as ASS and that would be fine. However, why is the bad word special? Because if the angle is 90 degrees, then what? It's HL. So now I am going to show you how we are going to apply this to the problems. We ready? Open up your notes, please. It says determine if the following triangles are congruent or not, and if they're congruent, complete the congruent statement. So number one, yesterday we talked about reflexive property. What was reflexive property? When like something equals itself, right? This right here is an example of reflexive property. Do you agree I have two triangles here? Do you agree that AC is the same length in both triangles? So I'm going to draw tick marks right there to let me know, hey, that side is also the same. What do I have now? Let's just look at this triangle right here. What do I have now as far as sides and angles? I have a 90-degree angle, so I'm going to write an angle. And what else do I have? Two sides. Is that angle between the two sides? So this is SAS. And check to make sure that's the same on the other side. Do I also have SAS on the other side? Yes. Okay, cool. So is SAS yes or no? Congruent or not congruent? Congruent. So yes, these are congruent by SAS. Now that I know they're congruent, I can write a congruent statement like we did on Monday. What goes with A, B, C? So let's look at A, B, and C. What's going to go with A? A again. What's going to be the same as B? D. And what's the same as C? Order matters. So A, B, C goes with A, D, C. What questions do I have? Pretty basic. Okay, again, but it can get confusing quick. Can I move on? Question? You sure? Okay, let's try another one. What can I add to this picture? Can I add tick marks on what? YJH? They share that side. It's the reflexive property. Okay, so what did I give you on this triangle on top? Side, side, side. What did I give you on the triangle on the bottom? Side, side, side. So is side, side, side a yes or a no? Yes. And JVH. Order matters. And you don't need to do this every time. I'm just going to do it the first couple of times. JVH. What's going to go with JVH? JSH. JSH. And if you're confused about that, if I start at J, I'm going through one tick mark, then two tick marks. Do y'all agree? To get to V and H. So what do you need to do that again? Go through one tick mark, then two tick marks. Okay? Moving on. Everybody star number 3. This is a test question. Number 3 says this. Does it share any sides? Are there any reflexive property? No, they don't share a side. What do they share? There are parallel lines. There's something else. I'm looking for a vocabulary word we learned a while back. I heard it. Say it louder. There is a transversal. We're going to get there in a second. Louder. Vertical angles. Do y'all agree there are vertical angles? They're vertical angles, so I can add arches for vertical angles because I know vertical angles are congruent. Now back to what a couple of y'all said, parallel lines. There's a transversal. What do we know about parallel lines when there's a transversal? Think of this right here. What do we know about this angle and this angle? What are those called? This is alternate interior angles with this. And when you have parallel lines, what do you know about alternate interior angles? They're congruent. Do y'all agree with that? And what about over here? Don't you agree there's also alternate interior angles this way? So what do I have here? Angle, angle, angle. Is angle, angle, angle yes or no? No. Everybody look up. If you write no right here, you do not have a congruent statement because they are not congruent. So please do not write in that blank. So many people write no, A, and then you fill something out here. You'll get points off if you do. Triple A, bad word. Should not have anything there. Okay? Number 4. What can I do? AC, I have the reflexive property. Add tick marks. AC is my reflexive property. Add tick marks. And what do I have here? Look at one side only. One triangle only. I have an angle and 2 sides. Is my angle between my 2 sides? So this is going to be SSA. What do we think about SSA? Up, 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 up. Louder, Bella. My angle has a 90-degree angle. So this is HL. But wait, number 1, why wasn't number 1 HL? It has a 90-degree angle. I don't have a hypotenuse and a leg. I only have 2 legs here. That's sass. So it's only HL if you get the bad word first and then the 90-degree angle. What's HL? Yes. So be careful. What goes with D to A to C? BAC. Order matters in your letters. You go through from D, 1 tick mark to A, 2 tick marks to C. So you need to make sure you're doing that on the other side. Questions? All right, number 5. Everybody star number 5. What's the number 1 rule of geometry? Never assume. How come all day today people have been telling me, this is a rectangle? It looks like a rectangle, but does that mean it's a rectangle? No, we cannot assume that. What can I add? And what do I have? I have an angle and a side. Y'all, I only want you to look at one triangle. Don't look at that other angle. I have one triangle, an angle and a side. Do I have anything else? So what is an angle and a side? What is that? It's not enough info. How much stuff did I need? I need at least 3 things. If I don't have 3 things, it is a no. And if it's a no, what do I do on the next line? Cross it out. Are we good? Does that make sense? Not enough info? You have to have at least 3 things. Okay? Number 6, I do want you to know that not all the triangles will be touching. They won't always share a side. They won't always have vertical angles. I could have 2 separate triangles like this. What am I giving you here? An angle, another angle, and a side. Is that side in between? Okay, hold on, check the next one. Does the next one also give you the same thing? If I gave you the side down here, those would not be congruent. They have to be the same. So this is 2 angles with the side in between. Is ASA yes or no? Yes. So what goes with PRE? Oh my goodness. Questions? I want you to do 7 and 8. Go. You do 7 and 8. You do 7 and 8. What can you add to the picture? Or can you add anything? And then figure out which poster it would go on. Alright, can everybody look up, please? Number 7, can I add anything? I'm going to add tick marks right there. And look at the top one. What did I give you? 2 sides and an angle. Is that angle between those 2 sides? No. So I'm going to do SSA because the angle is not between the 2 sides. What do I think about it? No. Are we sure? Why? It's a bad word. Is there a 90-degree angle? So this is a no. So what do I do right here? Everybody make sure you didn't write anything there. If you put no, it needs to cross out. Questions? Last one, what can I add? Vertical angles. So what did I give you here? 2 angles is the side between? No. So 2 angles with the side on the end. That is a yes. So what goes with PRE? Okay, be careful. Do you see how P has an arch? What has an arch on the other one? So P has to go with M because they both have arches. R goes with what? Oh, I should do 2 arcs right here. R goes with I because they don't have any arches. And then E goes with... Does that make sense? Okay. Write that down, please. And we are going to glue this in. We'll see how many glues. I had 12 yesterday when y'all left. We're gluing this in on page 32. Glue this in on page 32. Tonight, you have homework in Schoology. Since I am not going to have any class time to go over it or let you have to it, it is due by midnight tomorrow. So it's not due at the beginning of class. It's due by midnight tomorrow. Your homework is worksheet 3 in Schoology.